Hey, this is your girl, Michelle Diva. I'm bringing you a new series, The Valley Persian Style. Okay, now this is a little late. This is a little late, okay, but we gonna get this together. This is season 1, episode 1. Valley Days and Persian Nights. Okay. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome. We do reviews here. Okay. It's the Diva Nation. And if you're returning, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, family. Welcome back. We are all family here. Give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. And we will begin. All right, so it's the Persian Nights. So they brought MJ, Reza, and Golnesa back from Shahs of Sunset. So now they living in the valley and they have a whole new series. Good for them. Give them some claps. Good for them. Okay. So everybody's appearing except for Reza. Okay, so MJ and Tommy, they have been married for I think 7 years. And per Tommy, it feels like 700. Okay. Also MJ look a little different. Okay, since the Shahs of Sunset, she done did a lot of plastic surgery since the Shahs of Sunset. But hey, if you like it, I love it. Tommy looked like a weirdo. Okay, so he looked like a weirdo. Okay, I'm sorry, he looked like a weirdo. Okay, so anyway, she works for Mauricio at the agency. Good for her. Okay. And they have a 6-year-old named Shams. Okay. So Tommy, weirdo Tommy, look, he is a quote unquote a podcast producer. That he probably don't have no job. If you ask me. Okay. But it said he a podcast producer. We'll see. Okay. But Tommy, I don't think he a great dad, okay? Because he let Shams cuss. He called his daddy a fat ass, and his daddy started laughing and shit. No, we can't do that. We can't have him cussing at 6 years old. He gonna go to school and he gonna be cussing at the teachers and shit. You can't have no kids cussing at 6 years old. He don't even know what he's saying. So he could call his teacher a fat ass, okay? And then they gonna kick him out of school. You got no, but he laughing and shit, no. So MJ wants fat ass to be more romantic. I smell a divorce, okay? I do smell a divorce, okay? But yeah, no, that's the end of that. I ain't got time. Golnesa is a mom to Elijah, okay? Through IVF journey, okay? She has been twice divorced. So I don't know if the father is one of these divorced men, because she did IVF, or what, did she have a sperm donor? They didn't say, but she is twice divorced. One marriage lasted 1 year. The other lasted 2 damn weeks. Okay. Damn. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And she was just like, oh, I can't do this. Okay. 2 weeks. Okay. So, she trying to find a home because the people that she's renting the house from wants to move back into the house. So she gotta leave. So she's trying to find a home. Mahmoud is her dad. And apparently her dad has been funding her life all her life. And so she said the only job she ever had was for Shah's. And so when it ended, she ain't had nothing else. So her dad is funding her life. but her dad don't want to fund her life anymore, especially since she a mama. So we don't know what's gonna happen with that. Okay. So Mahmoud said I can spend money on Elijah. That's the 5-year-old child, but not you. Basically. But all grandparents say that, okay? All grandparents say that. I told my daughter, I said, once you gotta have a child, you don't get no more gifts. All them gifts go to your children. Anyway, Reza and Adam, that's the next couple. They've been married for 10 years, and they're working in their backyard. They got a garden in their backyard, and that garden looked good. I was envious of that garden. I said, this is nice because it's all the little pots and stuff. They ain't have to do no grass and stuff. They're all in pots. It was nice, but Reza was like, why do white people like overalls? My God, I wear overalls. And I ain't white. But I think he was just playing with him. So anyway, so like I said, they've been married for 10 years. We're moving on to another couple, Sky and Bombshot. Okay. They have two they got twins. Miley and Saint, they are 10 years old. Sky is a jewelry designer. And Bombshot is a home builder. They have been married. No, they've been together. Well, hold on. This is Sky is 19 years younger than Bombshot. Okay, that's what it is. But they are not married. I don't know how long they've been together, but they are not married. Golnesa is throwing a party for her son Elijah. She had to rent an Airbnb because he wanted to swim. Tannen, that's another couple, Tannen and Greg. Tannen is a COO of a tech company, and so she come to the party, and apparently Golnesa had gave Sky a ring for her to fix. And she said she still had a ring. She said, and that's been over a year ago. So, Adam says, well, do you think she's going to bring the ring to the party? And Reza was like, if she knows what's good for her, I don't know. I don't know. So MJ and weirdo Tommy, weirdo fat ass Tommy is driving to the party. Tommy is dropping her off because he don't like Reza. Okay, he don't like Reza. He said he didn't come to the hospital when her Shams was born. Apparently, she almost died during childbirth, and he said that Reza did not come to the hospital to visit her. So, but Reza and MJ already said that their friendship was up and down since Shaw's of Sunset. So that may be a time where they weren't friends. Okay, because they said they recently came back together. All three of them came back together recently, probably so they can do this show. They had to figure this out so they can do this show. Okay, but whatever the case may be, they may have not been friends at that time. So I mean, sorry. So anyway, the next couple is Natasha and Amir. And Natasha is a stay-at-home mom, and everybody is so fascinated with Natasha. They say she is great. She is a wonderful person, and she's beautiful and all the other stuff. So I don't know. They raving about the little Natasha. They have 3 kids, and Sienna, that's 1. Roman, that's 4, and Caden at 5. And they met up at a dentist's office. Okay, apparently she worked at a dentist's office, and he said, he was happy he got his teeth clean over there. Okay. Whatever. All right, so Tannen and Scott asked Sky, because Sky finally came to the party, did she bring Golnesa's ring? And she said no, but let me make a phone call, okay? So Sky in the confessional saying that I don't even do jewelry repair. She said, I make jewelry. She said, but my time is worth more than her ring, okay? Apparently that's the reason why she had it for a year. But come here, Sky. Why didn't you tell her that you don't repair jewelry, you make jewelry when she gave it to you? You could have had that conversation a long time ago. Why didn't you just say, I don't repair jewelry, I make jewelry. So I can't repair your jewelry. I can find somebody who can, but I don't repair jewelry. Why didn't you just say that? Why didn't you just say that? Okay. You should have said it. Anyway, Tannen and Greg, Tannen in the confessional. Tannen in the confessional with Greg, mind you. She's saying Greg is her adopted child and not her best friend. What? 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 What the hell? Oh my God, no way. What? You say that right in front of him, that he is your adoptive child and not your best friend? So basically you take care of him? Okay. That's what you saying? That's ooh. That's ooh. You wrong for that, child. You wrong for that. At least you should say that, not in his face. But he just sitting up there like, okay, whatever. It is what it is. But they've been married for 6 years. Sky. Okay, so then Sky manages to get somebody to bring the ring to the party, and Golnesa's not happy. Not happy with how it looks, but she didn't tell Sky that. Okay, but she's not happy with how it looked. The ring looked the same in both of the pictures. I don't even know what the problem was, but hey, if you like it, I love it. I don't even care. What else? Tannen and Sky meet up. Okay, so this is after the party. Tannen and Sky meet up. Both the ladies say they sleep in separate bedrooms, okay, from their husbands, okay. So Sky says she sleeps in a separate bedroom from Bombshot because she snores, though. He snores. And so she was just like, I can't get any sleep, so I sleep in the separate bedroom. She said he got to get it fixed before I can come back in this bedroom. Now, I forgot why Tannen sleeps in a separate bedroom than Greg, but they do, So Reza have a boys' night, and so or he called it a boys' night, not a men's night, it's a boys' night. That's what he said, though. Okay, so it's Adam, Greg, Reza, Jackson. Okay, not it's two Rezas on the show, so it's Reza Jackson, and it's just regular Reza, and Bomb Shot. Okay. Meanwhile, the girls are having a ladies' night with MJ, Natasha, Sky, Tannen, and Golnesa. The ladies meet outside, like in Beverly Hills or something like that, and outside the valley. And Sky's request. That's what Sky's request. She wanted somewhere in Beverly Hills because she don't feel like the Valley is good enough. Okay, whereas everybody else feels like, hey, why we got to go outside when we can have dinner here somewhere in the Valley. I don't know what the Valley consists of. Okay. But anyway, so a lot of people is irritated with Natasha. Okay. Um, Tannen said that they have been trying to have kids. They try IVF, they tried surrogacy, but nothing worked. And I feel bad, but you already said you got an adopted child with Greg, okay? You've already said it, okay? So you just gonna have to take care of Greg and not take care of a child. But I feel bad for them that they went through all of those measures and they still don't have a child. But you can always adopt. Okay? Adoption is okay. I don't understand what the problem is with adoption. Anyway, so on the other side of town, Reza asked Greg and Bombshot why they wives travel together. So Sky and Tannen seem to travel everywhere. They go here, they go there. They have girls trips. And Reza in the confessional saying they bond more with each other than they do with their husbands. And I do believe that. Okay, because, like I said, Tannen said Greg is her adopted child. And Sky is 19 years younger than her husband. So I get it. They got more in common than they do with their husbands. Greg Tannen's husband said, I am too broke to travel. Okay. I am too broke to travel. What the fuck? Reza was like, your wife is paid as fuck. You married. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm sorry. I had to do it. And so Greg was like, that's her money. That's not my money. That's her money. Bombshell said, that's why you broke. That's why you broke. Because you saying it's your wife's money. You better get some of that money. The ladies, Gigi asked the ladies to please find her a house. Okay, she said she real desperate. She can shimmy. She can shimmy. She said she could. What she say? She said she could suck dick. She could suck a dick. Okay. And then she said, no, she can't. She was just like, cause I'm just a starfish. They cracked me up. She said, but I'll do anything for a big house. Okay. Amir, back to the men. Amir saying how his wife died of cancer, and she passed October 11th, like right before her birthday. And so now he a hypochondriac with his kids, and he doesn't take life for granted. Okay, so MJ visits Natasha. Okay, so that's the next show, the next scene after they had their little boys and girls nights. The next day, MJ visits Natasha. Natasha asked how's Tommy doing and everything like that, and why he don't come to any kind of events. And she said, weirdo Tommy. She didn't say weirdo Tommy, but that's me. Weirdo fat ass Tommy She said, he don't like Reza, so that's the reason why he don't come. She said Tommy tore up Reza's backyard, for what she said, for what I don't know, and they showed that he did tear up his backyard. Reza and Adam met Gigi at a coffee house, and Reza tells her she got rejected from another house based on her credit. And so Reza said, you're going to have to find something that's like $3,000 or $4,000 a month rather than $10,000 and $14,000 a month. And she said, Gigi was like, well, I'll just figure out what my dad can do. And so he was like, no, you had to figure it out on your own and everything like that. And so she get mad and stuff like that because she don't like when people talk about her finances and stuff and her credit, and so she storms out. Well, that was a stupid scene because she stormed out. Why she leave her purse? Whack, whack. Why she leave her purse? Okay. It's right there sitting on the chair. So that was a scene, okay? Because she gonna storm out, but she gonna leave her purse. Okay, moving on. MJ get ready for Natasha's party because Natasha's giving a party for all the couples. So, and Sham tells his mom, "You look great. Now beat it." And Tommy laughs. Okay, see. Ha ha hell. Okay. Ha ha hell. Okay. That is not cute. Okay. Stop it. Get some help. Get some help. Okay. Get some help. That's not cute. That's not funny. That's not funny. Okay. The way he talked to his mama like that. No. No. So their neighbor, so Natasha's neighbor, they're gonna set Sophia, that's Natasha's neighbor, up with Reza Jackson. Okay, he is a retired party boy. That's it. That's his words. Okay, that's his word. So and Gigi, so everybody show up, but except for Golnesa. Okay, so she show up late, but she show up late right when they talking about her behind her back. Sky was like, she said, I'm not worried about her finances. I'm worried about her credit score and all the other stuff. And so she walked in. So then MJ tells Gigi, we were talking about you behind your back about your finances and your house hunt. Gigi was like, where my drink? Where my drink? And so Gigi asked MJ, so who brought it up? Who brought it up about my finances and stuff like that? And so MJ was like, I don't remember. And Gigi was like, you remember. But then then they said, well, come eat. So they go back and sit by the table, and so the food looked great. The food look real good. I need to see about this Persian food, okay? Because that food look good, okay. But Reza messy ass said, bomb shot. Sky said you snore like a motherfucker. She said that's why she moved out of the room. And but Reza was like, y'all got to get back in the bedroom, before y'all get a divorce. So then, I guess everybody, got irritated about that conversation. And so a lot of people started leaving the table. And so the Sophia and Reza Jackson is in the backyard, talking and, doing whatever they need to do. They were kind of lovey-dovey at the table. And so Gigi was like, I'm leaving. I'm going home. So MJ walks her out. And so then Reza talking about MJ, talking about she annoying. So he talking about her behind her back. That's probably why weirdo Tommy don't like you. Okay, weirdo fat ass Tommy probably don't like you because you do talk about her behind her back. Okay, you a little messy queen. Okay, but that was it. That was it. So give me a thumbs up, like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.